everybody, my name is Raina. I am a registered nurse and stay-at-home mom of 2 and now a real estate agent as well. First of all, let me say how much I miss vlogging. It's been a minute. It's just been a lot of life lately. We've had my in-laws over. I've been prepping for homeschooling in a couple of weeks here in August. I have a new career and I'm loving it, and my diet and Ketovore vlogging has been kind of on the back burner, and I'm excited for some of these newer things in my life, homeschooling and selling homes, to kind of get to a point where I have a little bit of a routine, especially with homeschooling. I feel like, you know, real estate, it's always going to be changing. It's always dynamic, and that's part of what I love about it. But homeschooling, I look forward to getting a routine down with that, having more time, right, set aside for content making, because I really do enjoy it. That's like number one reason I do it. We're going to talk really quick about some of the things that have, you know, been changing in my life. Then we're going to talk about how that has affected my diet, because it has affected it a lot, and how that has affected me. And then I will go on about the food for today. All right, so life lately, I mentioned that my in-laws have been in from Honduras. They have a coffee farm in Honduras, and they always bring us a ton of delicious coffee. They've been staying with us, and then they kind of take turns staying with the other brothers. I don't really like vlogging in front of people. It's weird. I don't even like doing it in front of my kids. It's just, I get distracted and I can't really say what I want to say. I've been homeschool prepping. I will show you guys a little bit later on how I've been doing that, but that makes me so excited because I get to do it how I want. I'm a little bit of a nerd anyway, so I'm excited that I get to learn alongside my kids. We are going to be doing a mix, sort of. My hair is so wild. I don't know if I've ever shown you guys how wild my hair is. This is how I wake up with my hair in the morning. I look like a lioness. Like this is it every morning. We're gonna be doing a mixture of the Montessori method and classical conversations. It's a lot of memory work, but it's a lot of very foundational, very important facts to memorize in the first few years of formal education. And at first that threw me off because I'm not big on like memorizing things. It doesn't sound great. Like, why would they have to memorize things that they don't fully understand? Later on, as they've memorized these things throughout these years, they can pick from those facts and start putting them into the context of real life. That's what we're doing. I'll show you some of the material later on. Switching gears. Sorry, let me take a quick sip. The real estate life has been very fun, actually. Let me clean up my lens real quick. Okay. I have been able to see a lot of places here in Tennessee that I didn't even know about, I've never been to. It's been really fun, you guys, showing people homes, doing consults. Yeah, I just didn't think I would enjoy it so much. Like, you guys know I come from healthcare. Like, that's my passion. I've always wanted to be a nurse. I enjoyed nursing school, as stressful as it was. Like, that is my niche. That's what I love to learn about. But turns out I'm into real estate as well. Life has been so busy. I actually started vlogging during some of the real estate trainings that we did a few weeks back. And I ate like very close to low fat for the first few days. I was there for lunch. I was doing the trainings for lunch. And so I had to have the food that was provided. Very low fat, low protein, lots of veggies. I didn't really have anything else to eat. I didn't go prepared, unfortunately. So by the time I got back home after those trainings, I was starving, especially one day when I had to go show homes after the training. So I didn't get home till like 5 or 6. Yeah, I was starving. And just a lot of me not being prepared has caused me to fall, and a lot of like family, you know, get-togethers. Y'all have heard from me before that family get-togethers are just going to be the death of me, because that's where all the temptations happen, and that's where all of the cheating happens for me. I hate it, but that's the reality. And it's definitely caused my acne to flare back up. It's so funny how quickly my body gives me signs. Like right the next day, I'll either wake up with a banging headache if I ate sugar the day before. I've had a lot of headaches lately. My belly pooch has just come back. And I don't know that I've gained much weight. It's more just bloat and yeah, and my acne. So, but I can instantly feel the effects of the crap that I put in my mouth. I've been doing better the past couple of days. It was my birthday on July 23rd, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go all out. So I had a piece of, I think it was red velvet cake, and 2 donuts and a margarita. I made it myself though. So needless to say, at the moment, I cannot exactly focus on fasting. Fasting has definitely taken the back burner. I am prioritizing keeping my food clean.
This is my guide to the Classical Conversations homeschool curriculum that we're going to be doing. It's divided up by weeks. So week 1, this is what we're going to be learning for math. They learn Latin and science, English. The timeline is something that really caught my eye. They start the timeline of world history from ancient to all the way to current day. So that was really interesting. During our community days, once a week, they do presentations in front of the class, and here's just a little space where I can take notes. They also do history and some biblical references, geography, and hands-on or things like fine arts or science experiments. I bought some visual materials from Etsy from a CC mom, and these will just serve as a visual cue for Tiago. He doesn't know how to read just yet, but they repeat a lot of this information over and over again, so we'll probably still be using it when he does learn how to read. I also printed off worksheets that correlate with his memory work for every week, but Lord knows the boy hates worksheets, so this will probably be something that we'll do on a slow day or in the car. We have some reading readiness and early math games as well. All in all, I'd say we're ready to homeschool. A heavily salted sirloin steak. Sophia just woke up from her nap. This is going to be, I'm going to put it in my fridge and save it until dinner time. It's only 12, and then I'm going to put some burgers in the oven. As you can tell, I'm still a hot mess. It's almost 12:30. This is pretty accurate though. On a day that I don't need to go anywhere in the morning, I don't really get to do anything for myself until around this time. I have to go, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, I might go get my eyebrows done because they're a hot mess. They're super bushy. And then I gotta go show a home, and it's a beautiful house. I hope I can get there a few minutes early so I can show you guys around before my buyers get there. And then we may hit up Hobby Lobby or something like that, because I'm looking for somewhere to display Tiago's like memory work for the week somewhere where Sophia can't reach it, so I'm gonna go for ideas. Yeah, so later, I think I'm finally ready. I'm just gonna go show one house, but I love this dress. It's so versatile and it's honestly really comfortable. So I have just enough time to eat, gotta get a bracelet on, to eat some lunch, some burgers, a nice coffee, and then I'll get ready to go. And hopefully I get to bring you guys along with me.
Close your eyes for a minute, close your eyes for a second. I won't change my mind. What is getting deep now? What is getting deep now?
I just finished getting my eyebrows done and I have just enough time to stop by the store real quick and meet my buyers at the house. All right, so I just arrived at the house. I am a few minutes ahead and my buyers are 5 minutes behind, so that's good because I'll have time to video it, show it to you guys. But also I need to call the listing agent because turns out that the private remarks on the MLS were updated today and it's only been on the market today, and there's already multiple offers in, which means that there's a potential bidding war in the horizon. And I guess I want to just call and get some scoop, see where we are with the offers, and if it's worth it for my buyers.
Close your eyes for a minute, close your eyes for a second. I won't change my mind. What is getting deep now? What is getting deep now? Follow me around, yeah. Can you let me down? Please don't let me down. Yeah, 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 yeah. Baby, let me down. Can you let me down? Please don't let me down.
Just now leaving the house and my buyers loved it. They wanted to put an offer on it, but the multiple offer situation definitely threw them off because according to the listing agent, they had an offer that was waiving the inspection, which is never recommended. The only time someone would do that is, well, 2 times is 1, if they're crazy, and 2 is if they're an investor and they don't mind blowing money making all kinds of repairs, right? So they didn't want to do that. They didn't want to waive the inspection. Then they knew that to have a chance at getting it, that was basically their only chance. They're not willing to do that, so good for them. Moving on to the next home. They're not going to want to see any more today, but they're going to look for others and let me know.